people of Synagogue Church have not been going to church since the death of TB Joshua. So everybody have been sitting down at home after the death of Prophet TB Joshua. The church did not open. So they said they will start going back to church after TB Joshua resurrected from the dead. Alright, hello guys, welcome you back to LAJUPOG Entertainment. If you are not subscribed to this channel before, kindly do well to click the red subscription button on the video screen so that you won't miss out whenever we release a new trending to this channel. And don't forget to click the notification bell icon so that whenever we release a new video, YouTube will easily notify you. Since the death of the founder of the Synagogue Church of All Nations, Prophet Balogun Joshua, popularly known as TB Joshua, things have not been the same in the church. The church has been immersed in many internal conflicts. I know there is no more in news to everyone that there have been battle for who will be the next leader between the wife of TB Joshua, Ebony Joshua, and the disciples of TB Joshua. This is a big saga going on in the church, particularly on who succeeds famous cleric that many people describe as a real philanthropist. There was also a legal battle between some stakeholders in the church and the late prophet's wife. I know that one is no more in news, but just stay connected to see where we are heading to into this video. But there seems to be a breath of fresh air as the people of Ikotun Egbe, where the headquarters of the church is located in Lagos, receive with joy the news that the church that once gave them succor until the death of founder will reopen soon. A lawyer in the legal department of the church, Mr. James Akibi, stated that key leaders of the church have been holding vigils, fasting, and praying to know from the mind of God when the church should reopen. Some said that it is until the resurrection of TB Joshua, that is when they will start going back to the church. Some people said they can no longer go to the church again. They said it is until TB Joshua resurrect, and they are really praying over this, that TB Joshua should resurrect from the dead so that it will continue to rule his church. The church will reopen soon. Committees have been set up to see to the affairs of the church and to put this in place. And these committees were inaugurated by Prophet Mrs. Ebony Joshua. He said, members of the committees include Akibi Jegede of Engineering and Infrastructural Department, Mrs. Mojisola Oguntoyinbo, Human Resources Public Relations Committee, Abraham Showumi, that one is the Finance Committee, Olatunde Olanipekun, that one is another finance, is in the Finance Department, and Kola Karim, that one is in the Welfare Department. School stopped its Sunday and weekly program as a result of the global COVID-19 pandemic that disrupted socio-economic activities. Prophet Joshua died on June 6, immediately after a church program with his disciples, who converged on the mountain for a special teaching. He died of an undisclosed ailment at the age of 57. Prior to his death, the church was holding service online because of the COVID-19 pandemics. The late prophet's wife, Mrs. Ebony TB Joshua, whom the church has announced that the new leader has called on all school members to watch out for the reopening of the church. She assured them that God's mercy endures and expressed optimism that the church will come out stronger by the grace of God. She said, "We are getting ready and even yearning to start service, but we cannot go outside the will of God, whose directive is what we shall continue to uphold, live and work on." Besides, I am still mourning the passing of my husband, Ebony Joshua said. When the mourning time is over, and most importantly, when the Lord intimates us to begin, we shall move swiftly in God's grace. The woman of God admonished the church, its members and non-members, to stand firm in serving God. The peculiarity of the church is another thing, where foreigners are all eager to be here, even right from amid the world health crisis. We have no fear whatsoever, but don't forget a good Christian must also be a good citizen. We have continued to pray for God's mercy for our nation and the world, Mrs. Joshua said. I'm talking about TB Joshua's wife here. She has been the one speaking here. Akibi highlighted that before the church fully resumes, certain things need to be put in place, including structures that will help to easily run many activities in the church. Even before the demise of the founder, service has holding as an interactive one, which means that whether you are in Nigeria or other country, you can be reached, and it's mostly for people who have one ailment or the other. Even when the pandemic seems to be over, still we have to obey the authorities, he said. According to him, the church does not embark on any activities to please anyone, but based on divine direction. Also, Guntoyinbo said that the church has largely depended on its Emmanuel TV service to hear most of the programs in the church. This is also important in order to handle the large crowd and to allow our mothers in the Lord to finish her morning. Right now, prayers are ongoing to know when the church will reopen. And also, for those people that said that it is until Joshua resurrects from the dead, that is when they will start going to the church. They should keep on praying now. They should keep on praying. Maybe the man of God can resurrect from the dead and continue his leadership in the church. Because I've never seen a situation whereby they buried a particular man for more than 1 month. Yeah, it's more than 1 month now. And some people are still there expecting the person to rise just for the person to come and lead the church. We should look at the Bible itself. When Moses went to meet the Lord, it was Joshua that was raised. Moses did not come back. When Elijah went, it was Elisha. Elijah did not come back. So that is just it. For those of you that are waiting for the resurrection of TB Joshua, some vowed they said it is until TB Joshua come back. That is when they will start going back to school. And there are still some people that have a single heart of God that are ready to go when the church reopens soon. So according to the report now, the church is going to reopen soon and they are going to start all their weekly and Sunday service afresh. So according to the report, they said they are still praying for God's direction. They are still praying for God's direction, and also they said another thing that is hindering them is the fact that the wife of TB Joshua that have just been assigned as the new leader of the school is still mourning she's still mourning over her husband's death. Alright. After all this mourning period is over, the church will reopen soon. Alright, that's what we have for you for now. There is LAJUPOG Entertainment. If you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly click the red subscription button under your video screen, and don't forget to click the notification bell icon so that whenever I release a new video in few hours time, YouTube will notify you. Alright.